baseball fans, and welcome. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Well, something we'll have to keep an eye on in this one, the weather. Pretty dry right now, but there is rain expected around the stadium later in the game, and that could cause some sort of a delay.
And when you're aware of that, Boog, you know you got to come out and try to score early, put some runs up, get a lead, because you just never know if you're going to be able to continue that game or what that delay is going to do to your starting pitcher, perhaps. So, you know, always want to play with an urgency, but even more so on a day like this when you've got forecast for rain later.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go and getting to start. Miles Michaelis.
Well, expect to see the ball in play a lot with him on the mound in this one, and that means the defense got to stay on your toes. I think he can help his guys out by working quickly so that guys don't have time for their minds to wander. He's going to try to force weak contact, miss the barrel of the bat. Command and movement is everything for this guy.
Ready to go now, and the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. And away we go this afternoon.
First pitch at 1 o'clock.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
That's down and in. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Good contact guy, good defender. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Michaelis, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And he deals. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball.
Hey, what impressive. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Curveball drops in for a strike. Nimmo, the lead runner, out at second. McNeil at first with no outs. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No, he held up. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out in the top of the first. And now it's Frankie Lindor. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the 1-0. And a good eye there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And the righty deals. Double steal. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Double play ball to second. Gorman. Over to Edman. And he'll keep it for just the one.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. And ball one. Next pitch misses outside. Ball two. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That's in there. That's strike one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Michaelis throws to first. And he's back safely. The pitch. Off the mark there. 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's Starling Marte. And a base hit right there. Throw is offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Wastes no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's DJ Stewart. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Here comes the pitch. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One runs in, the throw home. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. And that's in there for strike one. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Foul ball. And a pitch. Way high.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. O'Neill makes the play, and it's out number 3. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 3, and the Cardinals coming up. Back at Truist Park, and today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And here comes Brendan Donovan, leading things off and takes a strike. Righty delivers. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
One-two, bottom of the first. The pitch. High in the air, out to right. Marte moves under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, silver sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. In there at the knees, and that is strike 2.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He'll touch them all. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is in for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That misses, and a count 2-1. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. And a pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting fifth.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
John
In there for strike one.
0-1.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Nootbaar off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Atlanta, here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Edman sends it across the first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Ground ball, Goldie. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swung on, belted. Walker going back some more, to the warning track, makes the catch. Nothing doing for the Mets as the lead remains 3-1. And welcome back. Now, Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Senga back to work. There's a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. The 2-1. Called strike right there.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Alonso hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Jordan.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. That one is upstairs.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
Batting it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Senga keeping him close. Back over to first, and he's back again. And here comes Tommy Edman. In there, and it's 0-1. Senga checks the runner. O'Neill back in on a dive. At the belt and fires. In the air, left side. Stewart sizes this one up, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Cardinals 1. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? The 1-1 is fouled off.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound. 5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Just missed. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Daniel Vogelback. Ball 1 there. Vogelback, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one drifts inside. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. But they still lead it 3-1. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Brendan Donovan. Donovan, in his second season, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Germany. And that one off the outside edge. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. Here's a high chopper, and he grabs it foul. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. And it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
The 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered here in this one. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 0-1. Good eye right there. That's off the mark. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Kicks and deals. And that's ball 4.
That pitch is in.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Nootbaar there. Batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That to right. Marte moves under it. Makes the catch, inning over. So one left for the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Start of the fourth. Starling Marte up to hit.
Starling Marte.
The wind of the pitch. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And the 0-1. That one missing inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
1-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Stewart in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Flied out his first time. That's in there. 0-1. Just off the outside edge. 2 outs. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a pitch. In the air on the infield. Goldie squeezes it, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly, and the score stays 3-1. Back at Truist Park, here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. The pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down. Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Gorman stands in now and watches strike one. 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1. Good eye right there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
1 down. And now Jordan Walker. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there, 0-1. Righty to the plate. Slider clips the corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Gorman leads off first with 1 away. Set down on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Tyler O'Neill digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. And he deals.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up. Alonso under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. The Cards leave one, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here in Atlanta, now the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. In there for strike one. No outs. Runner on second. The 0-2. That one drilled left field. O'Neill going back on this one. And it hits the fence. Cut off. Now a throw home. Safe at the plate. And they're up by 3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Miles Michaelis done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Jake Woodford.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Jeff McNeil now at the plate.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Nope.
Check swing, no appeal. Yeah, that's ball 2. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Runner at second, nobody out. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. One away here in the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. The 1-0.
2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Good hitters count, the 2-0. That clips the corner. There's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Liner, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One gone, runner at first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Runner on the go. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. In there safely.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And now Daniel Vogelback.
That's the ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Alonso on third. Lindor at first. One gone. Gets under it and pops it up. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
So first and second with one man gone. So up next for New York, Starling Marte. Ball 1 low.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
There's your strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation where he needs something on the ground.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Cardinals 1. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. The pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1.
You know, these Cardinals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Kicks and fires. Out towards left center. Lindor on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1. And the batter now, Brendan Donovan. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball. On the corner for a strike, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game.
And the right-hander deals. Fought off foul.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it 6-1. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Beatty goes 6 feet 3 inches, 23 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Line drive, hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he pumps in a strike. And the 0-2. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Cardinals 1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And the right-hander back to work. Out to short, Lindor. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez in position, drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's too high.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That one pushed foul. And the right-hander's 3-1. The other way, and foul ball. In the dirt. Slings to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 6 and the Cardinals 1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Going to count 1-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Into center. Nootbaar moves under it. He's got it. 1 down.
The designated hitter.
Stepping in, Daniel Vogelback.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And a foul ball. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And next for the Mets, Starling Marte.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one the other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. They lead it though 6-1.
7th inning stretch.
Welcome back. Here's Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Senga back to work. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Now here is Jordan Walker. Strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ground ball left side. And it's off the bag. Over to first, too late. The sac bunt turns into a single.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. No outs, runners at first and second. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Phil Bickford getting loose out there. Ottavino warming up as well. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Edman, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runners at first and second with one gone. This one lifted in the air, left field. Stewart makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Brendan Donovan.
So the lineup flips over. Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Good eye right there.
2-2 count.
Gorman, the lead runner at second. Walker at first, 2 out of the inning. This one popped up. Lindor under this one. And that is that. So the Cards strand a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. New pitcher for the Cardinals, number 34. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now the left fielder, DJ Stewart. And the pitch. Just missed. The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Ground ball, Goldie. He steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Andre Palante is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. The next pitch misses. Ball one. Inside, just missed. The 2-1. And now 2-2. Comes the 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Struck him out looking. Two outs, base is empty. Brett Beatty getting ready to hit. Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still lead it though, 6-1. Phil Bickford gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 50, Phil Bickford.
And now here is Paul Goldschmidt. A strikeout and a walk. Here comes a pitch. Outside. Bullpen activity starting up now. Trevor Gott up and throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside. Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. And the pitch. He goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Nootbaar batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Beatty hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Now 1-1.
Ball one.
Bounce to third. It's in and out of his glove. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. The right-hander back to work. They say it went. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Good eye right there. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That's in there.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And the 1-0. There's the strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Out to short, Edman. Whips it to first. And that takes care of Alonso.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Ball one, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And there's the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Dives and makes the catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Back here in Atlanta, bottom 9. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Wilson Contreras. And a pitch. And that's outside. Bickford, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
In the air, right field. Marte moves under it. He makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Out there to center. Nimmo snags it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 18.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is down low. That one missed. He swings and fouls one off. Just 1 strike away. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
O'Neill in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Down to their final strike. And 1-2. And down on strikes. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
and a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.